Good morning, first graders. Today is Wednesday, May 13th, and that means you are live video chatting with your classroom, and I will be the only video you watch today. And I know what you're probably thinking. Mr. K, I miss Mrs. Vigiano and Mrs. Gallo and Mrs. Tuttle and Mrs. Aiello and Mrs. Cormos and Miss Bryant. You're going to sing that song about pennies being 1 and nickels being 5. It's going to get stuck in my head. You're right. I will sing that song, and you're just going to have to deal with it. So we are tracking little Tatathan, and we're paying close attention to the patterns we see. We're thinking about ones and tens. We're thinking about our 120 chart, and we're thinking about a lot of things. So we should be able to predict what color our card's going to be and what type of card it will be. Will it be a word problem? Will it be arrows? Or will it be a piece of our grid? And what color is it going to be? So follow along with me. We have orange, purple, purple, yellow, yellow, orange, purple, purple, yellow, yellow, orange, purple, purple. It's going to be purple. And I know my diagonal pattern, it's going to be a word problem. So let's turn it and see if that's correct. Voila! We should be able to predict every single color for the rest of the month, and we can study the patterns and figure out if it will be arrows, word problems, or 120 picture 2. So let's read our word problem and see how we attack it. There it is, Tad. You've jumped plenty. Stop, splash, fall back 20. Okay, so he has to go back how many? 20. Now we can solve this a couple of ways. We can make an equation. So we started at 66 and we have to take away 20. And if I made an equation, I would then make a number tree and have 66 at the top, and I'd see what goes with 20 to make 66, and it would get my answer. Or you can use your 120 grid. Now, should we go to 20? No. So I wanted to make sure we know we don't go to 20. We start at 66 and we are going back 20. Should I count out 1, 2, 3, 4? No, I'll be here forever. And we know that one arrow up is 10. So 20 is just 2 10s. So instead of counting by ones, I can skip count by 10s backwards. Ready? 10, 20. So what number did he end on? He ended on the number 46. So that is our answer. That is where we ended. And we are getting good at tracking Tad as he hops along. We'll see where he goes tomorrow. Now, everyone's favorite song. A penny is 1, a nickel is 5, a dime is 10, and a quarter's 25. A penny is 1. And how much is a quarter? It is 25. So we are collecting another quarter. We have $2 in 1 quarter. And if I'm going to write that, I would have to put my dollars in this place and my decimal point. And how many cents do I have? I have $2.25. I have 2 in 1 quarter. So that is a quarter because there's 4 of them in $1. We cannot regroup. And if I want to make an equation without using the decimal and just using my hundreds, because each dollar is 100, and I know each quarter is 25. So I have 225 cents. Do you agree with me? You should, because I'm right. All right. Let's see. Now our days in school. This is the 152nd day of school. And for this one, let's do a subtraction problem. And remember, sometimes our equations can look like this. It doesn't matter if the equals comes first. It's just a balancing thing. Sometimes they'll write it like this. Don't get tripped up if you see that, because you can write an equation this way. So 152 equals, and let's make it easy. What is 152's neighbors? 153 and 151. So you should always know the number that comes right after a number and the number that comes right before the number, because you will be tested on things like that. Whoops. So 153, take away 1, gives me my answer, and I already put it in the beginning. Is that correct? Do you agree? I do. So that is that. Have a wonderful day. Watch tomorrow and be good. I don't know why I said be good. Be good for your teachers and your parents.